Hey guys, listen up. YouTube works with an algorithm. By you liking this video, it says to YouTube, this is an active channel, and it helps keep me full-time on YouTube. So, help me out guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Hello, I'm here to bring you some shocking news. The news is your zodiac sign is wrong. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. It may be difficult to digest. Well, I want to say this. I was in Miami recently and I noticed a couple of things. At nighttime, as well as during the day. Tracking the movements of our planet, looking into the sky, the night sky and the day sky, I noticed that especially around the time of my zodiac season was that the sun was not in the constellation that it was supposed to be in. I believe around June 21st to July 21st, that was the date which was given to the Cancer. I went through different software as well as different apps on my phone to track the movements of planets as well as our sun. And I realized that holy shit, the sun was not in the Cancer, it was actually in the Gemini. I know a lot of astrologers are going to be mad at this statement here because for a good time period, they have been promoting something that has not been astronomically accurate. Wherever you're an astrologer, you should be paying attention to the heavenly bodies. And if you are truly what you say you are, you would know what I'm saying is true. But a lot of people, they stick to pencil and paper. I can't even say pencil and paper anymore because these modern day astrologists are not the astrologers of old. They're not even mathematically doing things. They're going to astro.com and going to these websites and allowing these websites to tell them what things are instead of listening to qualified astronomers to give them their information. They prefer to deal with these pseudoscientists and study under these people. See, I'm a spiritualist. I'm not giving a biased standpoint from an astrophysicist standpoint or an astronomer's. I'm a practicing spiritualist. But one thing I learned a long time ago was to balance the spiritual with the science. There's people today, they're heavy on one side. With the fact of this change, I would say this, it's not something that I look at as a bad thing because in life, it calls you to adapt. I can't do things that I used to do in Haiti because I'm in America now. So what I used to do there, I have to adapt to where I'm at to make it feasible for where I'm living. And this is the same approach that I say astrologers have to have. It's not to say your foundation has been crushed. It's go back to the drawing board, reevaluate, and put things in its right place. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to leave you with a quick little snippet from a video I got this from.
Babylonians followed a 12-month calendar, so they assigned each month a zodiac sign. According to EarthSky.com, Over the course of a year, the sun appears to be in front of or in different constellations. One month the sun appears in Gemini, the next month in Cancer. The dates listed in the newspaper's horoscope identify when the sun appears in a particular astrological sign. The modern zodiac signs are a direct result of the beliefs and observations of the Babylonians, who lived over 4,000 years ago, which goes to show the role that zodiac signs have had in world history. Below is a list of the zodiac signs and the dates that correspond with each sign. Then Greeks and Romans started looking at the stars and using pretty much the same zodiac signs. And then the word spread into the world, so we are here today saying that who's born in June is a Gemini. But since Babylonians, we also made steps forward on the road of science. What did science say to us about the Earth's axis? In compiling his famous star catalog, completed in 129 BCE, the Greek astronomer Hipparchus noticed that the positions of the stars were shifted in a systematic way from earlier Babylonian Chaldean measures. This indicated that it was not the stars that were moving, but rather the observing platform, Earth. Such a motion is called precession and consists of a cyclic wobbling in the orientation of Earth's axis of rotation with a period of 25,772 years. Well, we know pretty well today that it precesses around the ecliptic's plane axis. What does it mean? In physics, precession is the change in the direction of the rotation axis of a body in rotary motion. In other words, if a body's axis of rotation is rotating around a second axis, the body is said to be in precession with respect to the second axis. This means that as time passes by, the Earth's axis will point out different portions of the sky in the same period of the year. This also means that as time passes by, we will see a different portion of the night sky and different constellations in the same period of the year. Eventually, after some 26,000 years, the axis will return to its original position. So the thing is, some time has passed since the Babylonians invented astrology. This means that while they were in the Gemini constellation in June, we are no more in the Gemini constellation because, due to the precession, the Earth's axis points at the Taurus constellation in June. As you can notice if you are familiar with zodiac signs, we don't belong, scientifically speaking, to the zodiac sign we thought. All of them are currently shifted due to precession for about a month. Let's be clear, you're not a Leo, you're a Cancer, and you're not a Libra, you're a Virgo. Amazing, isn't it? But why does Earth's axis precess? Because the Earth's equator is tilted with respect to the orbital plane of the Earth around the Sun, the so-called ecliptic plane. The Earth's equatorial bulge is also tilted with respect to the plane along which the Sun and Moon travel.